Chapter 6, Advanced Scratch 3, Pre-processing, Working with variables, Working with operators, Combining the elements. Scratch is one of the easiest languages to understand the basics of programming. It provides a fun visual environment to create programs. You have learned to use various blocks and sprites to create animation. Let us now learn about some advanced programming concepts such as variables and conditional statements. We will also learn to combine all the elements to create an animated story. Working with variables. A variable is a temporary location in the computer's memory that has a name and stores data. The value stored in the variable can be changed during the execution of a script. Variables can be used to change the position of the sprite, run a script a specified number of times, check for a specified condition to be true or false, or perform mathematical calculations. Types of variables. Scratch 3 allows variables of three types. Numeric variables. Numeric variables are used to store numbers. Mathematical calculations such as addition and multiplication can be performed on numeric variables. String variables. String variables are used to store text values. Strings can include digits, letters, and symbols. Mathematical calculations cannot be performed on string variables. Boolean variables. Boolean variables are used to store logical values, true or false. Boolean variables are used for taking decisions based on conditions in a script. Variables in Scratch 3 can be local, global, or cloud variable. Local variable. A local variable can be used by only one sprite in a project. Global variable. A global variable can be used by all the sprites in a project. Cloud variable. A cloud variable allows users to store variables on the Scratch server. Variables blocks. Variables in Scratch are represented and manipulated by using blocks in the variable blocks category. These blocks are used to perform actions such as assigning values to a variable, changing values during execution of a script, and hiding or displaying a variable. Variables blocks are color-coded orange. The common variable blocks in Scratch 3 are described in the table below. Creating a variable. To create a variable in Scratch, under the Code tab, click the Variables Blocks category. In the Variables Blocks palette, click the Make a Variable button. The New Variable dialog box opens. In the New Variable name box, type the name of the variable, for example, side. Select the For this sprite only option to make the variable local. Click on the OK button. The variable side is created and displayed in the Variables Blocks palette and the stage. The blue tick mark in front of the variable means that it will be displayed on the stage. Knowledge discovery. Each Scratch 3 project begins with the default variable, my variable, available for use. Using a variable. Using a variable involves either setting the value or displaying the value of the variable. Changing appearance of the variable. A variable can be displayed in three forms. These are normal readout. The normal readout option displays the name of the variable and its value on the stage. Large readout. The large readout option displays only the value of the variable in a larger size than normal readout. Slider. The slider option displays the name and value of the variable along with a slider to change the value of the variable. The range of the value for the slider is from 1 to 100. To change the appearance of a variable, select the variable to display on the stage. Right-click the display of the variable on the stage. A list of options appears. Select the appearance option for the variable from the list. The variable is displayed as per the selected option. Renaming a variable. A variable can be renamed to reflect the type of value it stores and displays. To rename a variable, right-click the variable in the Blocks palette. A list of options appears. Select the Rename Variable option. The Rename Variable dialog box opens. Type the new name of the variable and click the OK button. The variable is renamed. Deleting a variable. A variable should be deleted if it is of no use anymore. To delete a variable, right-click the variable in the Blocks palette. A list of options appears. Select the Delete option. The variable is deleted from the list of variables and is no longer displayed on the stage. Some more blocks in Scratch 3. Let us learn about some more blocks that help us make our projects more interactive and interesting. Working with operators. An operator is a symbol that used to perform a task or carry out a specific action. For example, the difference operator denotes the process of subtraction of two numbers. The value on which the operator performs the task are called operands. Different operators work with one or more operands. For example, the product operator requires at least two operands to carry out the process of multiplication. Operator blocks. The operators blocks let you work with various operators. These blocks are color code green. These are reporter blocks that fit into similar shaped slots for other blocks. There are several types of operators blocks in the operators blocks palette. Let us learn about some of them. Mathematical operator blocks. Mathematical operators are used to perform mathematical calculations on numeric values. The mathematical operator blocks in Scratch 3 are relational operator blocks. Relational operators are used to compare two values or expressions. The result of these operators is either true or false. The relational operator blocks in Scratch 3 are logical operator blocks. Logical operators are used to combine two or more expressions containing relational operators. These operators evaluate to either true or false. The logical operator blocks in Scratch 3 are the table given below illustrates the use of the logical operators taking the values x is equals to 25, y is equals to 40 and z is equals to 30 as example. Pick random block. The pick random block under the operators category picks a number between the specified range randomly. For example, the pick random 20 to 50 block will randomly pick a number from 20 to 50. This block is a reporter block. The operators blocks are used together with the condition blocks in the control category to create interactive projects. Combining the elements. The different elements of Scratch, blocks, sprites, stage backdrops, sounds, and costumes can be combined together to create animations and stories. A story is a collection of different scenes displayed in a sequence that carries the theme of the story further. A scene is one of the several images that are part of a sequence. We have learned to create separate projects and animations in Scratch till now. Let us now create a story by combining all the elements. The requirements to create a story are selection of a storyline, selection of suitable sprites as characters in the story, setting the appropriate background for the stage, positioning the sprites at the required positions, creating scripts to enable interaction between the sprites and create animation. Database. Cloud variables can be created by users registered on the Scratch website after they attain the status of a Scratcher. This happens when you have been registered on the Scratch website for a minimum of 3 months, have shared at least 3 projects, have commented on other projects at least 5 times, and follow at least 5 other users. Cloud variables support only numeric values. A user is allowed to create only 10 cloud variables in a single project. Post processing. A variable is a temporary location in the computer's memory that has a name and stores data. Scratch 3 allows variables of 3 types: numeric, string, and boolean. A variable in Scratch 3 can be local, global, or cloud variable. The blocks in variables category are used to create and manipulate variables in a project. A variable can be displayed in one of the 3 forms: normal readout, large readout, and slider. An operator is a symbol that is used to perform a task or carry out a specific action. Mathematical operators are used to perform mathematical calculations on numeric values. Relational operators are used to compare two values or expressions. Logical operators are used to combine two or more expressions containing relational operators. A story is a collection of different scenes displayed in a sequence that carries the theme of the story further. A scene is one of several images that are part of a sequence.